Delgado, directora general del Colegio Marymount. Y la profesora Georgiana Winfrey de Limón, directora académica de nuestro Colegio Marymount. Vamos a invitar a John Parker Gutiérrez a compartir unas palabras con nosotros en inglés.
Good afternoon, Presidium, faculty members, family, and friends. After being in Marymount these 6 years, we have all had different experiences and have learned a wide variety of things. Each one of us has led a very different life, but for now, we are all graduates of the same generation and we have the same objective, getting a career. When I started writing this speech, I had every intention of writing the same old graduation speech, telling stories and recalling the past we all share. Not that these aren't important, but recent events in my life have driven me to write something a little bit different. As we grew up in what was probably the most radical change we are ever going to experience in our lives, we realized what we could do and what we were good at. And regardless of our motivation, we all walked the same path in the same direction: university. University will lead to a good job, which will eventually lead to a good paycheck, and thus happiness. Or will it? What if what we have been aiming for is nothing more than a widespread lie that has taken us blindfolded down a path that doesn't at all resemble what we really want? There's no need to worry or make any rash decisions, but now is the right time to make a reality check and put our feet on the ground. We have to know what we want, why we want it, and how we intend to achieve it. Life is too short. Life is too short to waste it on anger, jealousy, or greed. We must never take our eyes off the real prize, happiness. There is nothing more to it but happiness, and that's what we all want. No matter what we believe, that is what we all aspire for. Happiness is doing what we want because it makes us feel complete, because it makes us passionate about it. Don't mistake happiness with shallow things that, at the end of the day, leave you empty and most likely miserable. A wise man once said that the biggest fear a man can have is to wake up one day and realize that he has wasted his life. And for this reason alone, we have to stop wasting time in front of televisions or computers. And because before you know it, it's going to be too late. The most monumental mistake we all make is that we take things for granted, as if we deserve everything we have. And I'm not talking about material things, which we also take for granted, but our mere senses and our faculties. Ask yourselves, when was the last time you stopped to look at the sunset or to smell the roses? This is why I'm inviting you, parents, teachers, students, to take a long look back at the road you've traveled and to remember the dreams you once had and the things you always wanted to do. You might think that what you learned here, you'll never use, but believe me that every single teacher here at Marymount did their best to teach you, above all, to love what you do and to be intrigued by what surrounds you. That's what makes us better, because after being in Marymount, we have learned how to learn. So take this experience and this knowledge and do whatever you want, but do it because it makes you whole. Most people don't grasp this until it's probably too late or something terrible has happened. Don't let that happen to you. The world is yours to enjoy today. Don't waste any more time. Change your ways, because before you know it, it's going to be too late. Break the chains that society has forged for us. See with your own eyes and think for yourselves. Thank you.